guys, it's Tanya with The Geekly Show, and welcome to our special Halloween episode. So, I don't know if you know this about me, but every day in the month of October, I dress up in a different costume to pick up my kids from the bus stop, and it's called Bus Stop Costumes. My friend Julie is the one who started it, I think about 5 or 6 years ago. And she started it as a way to kind of teach her kids to have fun in life and to not take life so seriously. And I also do it so that my kids know, hey, it doesn't matter what people think of you as long as you're having fun. Sometimes I travel during October, so it's not quite every day, but for the most part, I do try to have a different costume every day that I'm in town. I'm going to share some of my tips and secrets on how you can make a costume really easily and on a budget, because as you know, costumes can add up. So I like to make my own things, and I'm not super crafty, but I have special tips and tricks. Let me tell you about some of the materials I like to use that can help me with these costumes. So today I am Lando from Solo: A Star Wars Story, and this is how I dressed up to go pick up my kids from the bus stop. So first you pick somebody that you want to be, and then you kind of work with what you already have in your closet. So this cape was a splurge, but I bought it when it was on clearance back when the movie came out. I got this and like a Han Solo jacket, and it was on super clearance, so I was like, okay, one, I can wear it out and about, but two, I knew that I would need a black cape for years to come because I do bus stop costumes every year, and there are tons of characters that have capes. Another tip I have is use fabric. So when there are things, different parts of costumes that I need, I usually just head to the fabric store, either Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby. And I buy, most of the time, especially in October, that all the fabrics are on sale, whether it's like 30% off or 40% off. And if not, then you can always find a coupon to get 40% off. And so this is just a piece of satin. So Lando has a tie. So I just bought a piece of satin. I think I bought half a yard just to have extra. It cost me less than $2. And then this is another, these are other supplies I like to use. It's acrylic paint. So you want to use acrylic paint when you're painting on fabrics. And these are really inexpensive. You can get them at craft stores. You can also find them at Walmart, I think, for about 50 cents. And I just have a whole bunch in different colors that I keep in stock. And so then all I did was cut this piece of fabric and then paint these lines for the fabric. It took me about 5 minutes. Then it dried. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I was in a hurry, and so I just like cut. And that's it. And so I have that detail. And then also I use some of the extra fabric to make little details. So Lando has a pocket, but I wasn't about to sew a pocket or anything. So I have this yellow shirt, and so I just kind of taped it on because I wouldn't, and same with this little triangular piece that he has. So you can just kind of make fake pieces, especially if you're only going to use it for one night. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can sew things on, or you can use fabric glue if you need it to stay on longer. But if I know that's just a short time, I will just tape it. Another thing, so here's another example of how I use fabric when I dressed up as Rey. So Rey has pretty, neutral monotone colors. So I just had like this kind of a color shirt, and I had green pants, and then some fake Ugg boots that I put on. And then I didn't have a Rey costume. My daughter had one when she was Rey for Halloween. So I just went to the fabric store, got the same kind of material, cut 2 long strips, and then just put it on in a crisscross over me, and voila, I was Rey. And then sometimes instead of doing masks, I will make hats. So one time I was Daisy Duck, or I don't know, even for a running costume. And so instead of having a mask, you just kind of make a hat, and then it looks like it. And so same kind of thing. It's just I hot glued a bow on here, and then this is. So what I use for this is it's like the tulip fabric color. So it's like spray paint for fabric. So it's really quick. So that's what I use. I use yellow on the bill, and then I just use Sharpie to make the eyes. And so this is another thing. I've used this to spray paint We made a Loki helmet, and I had gold spray paint, and we used that. What else did I use it for? Oh, a wig. So we had an old wig, and then my husband was Carl from Up, and I needed, I couldn't really find an old person wig that I liked a lot, so I just took this because it's fabric, and regular hair paint wouldn't have worked, so I just spray painted it really quick so he could have that. So there are tons of things that you could do that don't cost a lot of money, doesn't take a lot of work, it's super quick. And so I'm going to show you some more of my bust up costumes that I've done over the years so that you can get ideas. It's really fun, the kids love it. And if you have any questions or need ideas, then let me know. But really, it's all about finding what you like, what character you like, looking to see what you already have in your closet, and then working off those pieces. So go to the fabric store, grab inexpensive supplies, and get to work. Happy Halloween, you guys.